Hello, welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom, and today we're going to cook some chicken legs and rice here, and here's what we're going to use. We're going to use these, I got these drumsticks here from Costco's Kirkland brand. It's supposed to be raised, hatched, raised, and harvested in the United States. And we'll use some Parmesan cheese. We'll use some chicken and poultry rub by LAWRY'S. You can't hardly cook a piece of chicken without some LAWRY'S in it. And we'll use some of this yellow rice. Use some of this minced garlic. And a little bit of onion powder here. And so, let's get started with it. And and I can't, Better Than Bouillon is the name of this stuff. And this is real good stuff. I was watching one of the videos by Pressure Luck the other day, and he was talking about this Better Than Bouillon, and so I had to give it a try, and sure enough, it's really good. So thanks to Pressure Luck for turning me on to this, because this is good stuff. So let's get started with it. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is put me 2 teaspoons of this Better Than Bouillon right down here in this measuring cup. Now it says on the instructions to dissolve in boiling water. Well, I don't have boiling water, so I'm going to use, or I'm going to have boiling water later, but to start with, I'm just going to put it in here and see if I can stir it up in some tap water, some hot tap water, and get it going. So let me see if we can do that next. Okay, now next thing we'll do is open up these chicken legs here. Let's just see how they look. Oh, they look pretty good right there. Stick that over there. I'm going to get a pair of gloves on. Okay, that particular pack had 5 in it, and I was really expecting only 4, but this one here is a little small. So anyway, we'll bet them to good use anyhow. So the first thing I'm going to do is salt and pepper them a little bit after I get the top off my salt here. We'll put a little pepper. We'll put some LAWRY'S chicken and poultry rub on them here. Just about any way I cook a piece of chicken anymore, I have to have some of this LAWRY'S chicken seasoning on them, because it is so good. If y'all had never tried it, you know, you really ought to try it one time. Now let me wash my hands, even though I got gloves on. I don't want to contaminate my shakers and my salt and pepper and such. Now we'll do the same thing on this side. A bit of pepper, salt, and a little more LAWRY'S over here. Okay, now I'm not even going to touch that again until I get ready to put it in the pot. I'm just going to let that sit there on top of it like that. And so now the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to get me a 1.5 cups of this rice right here. Let me see, 1.5 cups. That's about 1.5 cups. Dump it right down in there. I don't know if y'all have ever tried this rice before, but it's really good. And just a little bit more. Whoa, that might be a little more than a cup and a half, but you know what? It's going in that pot. Yeah, it's just a little bit more than a cup and a half, but not much. There's the cup and a half mark, so you can see what it is there. So now, I guess we'll dump this rice down this Ninja FOODi Deluxe over here. Oh yeah, that looks nice, just the way it went. Now we'll get back to my better than bouillon here. That water's hot. Well, hot to your self-warm hot. And we've got a little more than 2 cups in there, so we're going to add a little bit more to it. So, you know, you have to improvise as you go along. So, and you can't have too much of this stuff anyway, I don't think. I shouldn't say that because this is my first time using it. Get in that water. But it, when I stuck my finger in it while I go and tasted of it, it is really good, really, really good. Now, must have dissolved it up pretty good because you can't see much more on that spoon. So now let's move on over here to the Ninja FOODi Deluxe. Okay, now got the rice in there, and this is almost 3 cups of water and better than bouillon here. And then we'll spread it out a little bit. Now we'll put these chicken legs right down in there. Oh, it's trying to escape. I can't have them escaping. And last but not least, there, now, I gotta go wash my hands again. Stand by. Okay, I'm gonna take this minced garlic, I'm gonna put a little less than a teaspoon in there. In there like that. Now on this onion powder here, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of it on top there, not too much. And last but not least, and we'll put just a little bit of Parmesan cheese down in there for the time being. I'll put more on it later. Alright, now you can see about how much I put down in there. So now, we are going to come over here and shut the lid. No, we're not. We got to put the pressure lid on. So now I've got the right lid, got the pressure lid, and we're going to put the lid on. And you know, you line your arrows up and turn it clockwise till it stops. Get back here and make sure you set that valve back here to seal and not vent. And then you come over here and turn on the power. Okay, and you take your little selector knob here and turn it to the left till it hits pressure. And it's on high, and it's on 10 minutes. Well, we don't want 10 minutes, so you hit the timer button there. And you run it up. It's 25 minutes. All right, now we hit the start button. And there goes these little lights chasing each other. You know the routine. It'll go around like that until it builds up enough pressure to seal itself, and then it'll start counting down. So we'll be back when it does. Okay, now it's been building up pressure for about 15 minutes here, and it sure does smell good in this kitchen. Okay, and they're coming up to seal, and it's sealed now, and it won't be long before it's starting to count down those minutes here. So we'll move back over here, and as you can see, if you're not familiar with the Ninja FOODi DELUXE or any other electric pressure cooker, after the little button comes up in the back, it still takes a few minutes for it to start counting down your minutes. So we'll see how long that was. Like I said, it took 15 minutes for that button to come up. Now we'll see how much longer it takes for this time to start counting down. Okay, now while we're waiting, if you can, give us a thumbs up and join our channel. And there it went. It started counting down 25 minutes right there. And that only took about 3 minutes for it to start doing that. So thank you very much, all you folks that watches our videos. It means a lot to us, and I hope you watch much more of them, and hope you come back and see us real soon and watch the end of this one, because this is going to be good. And so we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I guess a lot of us got some of these messages from YouTube, you know. It says something about hashtag stay home with me videos. So this will be a good stay home with me video, because everybody needs to be staying home now anyway, though. And make sure you wash your hands and stay away from everybody. So if you stay home, you're just around your loved ones, you know. So this is a good stay home video. So don't forget, stay home. Okay, now we're down under a minute on this thing. So it's not going to be long now before we look down that pot and see exactly what we got. And a while ago when I said everybody stay home, a lot of people can't stay home. You know, so all those people has to go to work. And like Kay, she works in a major hospital, so she's still working. So the rest of us, though, we need to stay home. So about 30 more seconds, we're going to look down that pot. No, we're not. After it gets down to zero, I'm going to let it rest for about 10 minutes before I hit the relief valve. And so it's coming up on that. Okay, and there it says done. And now, good part about the Ninja FOODi DELUXE is when it gets to the end like that, it says it'll say warm, and then it starts counting up. And so you know exactly how long, you'll know exactly when your 10 minutes is up. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, now it's at the 10-minute mark here, so I'm going to move over here to where y'all can see. I'm going to hit this relief valve. And I don't think it'd have a whole lot left in it, not after 10 minutes, but this will still take it a full while to run down. Okay, now it's been 3 minutes and 40 seconds since I hit that relief valve there. And it's not making any noise, so it's bound to drop in a second. Okay, and there it went. It took 4 minutes and 20 seconds for it to drop. So now let's see what we got in this pot. Counterclockwise, turn away from your face, as you know. Boy, don't that look good down in that pot now. Well, that looks delicious, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Let me see if I can get you where you can see just a little bit better here. That really looks good. But we're not quite finished with it yet. Okay, now I got this Mexican style cheese here. I'm going to sprinkle on top of it. I actually already sprinkled on top of it. Put a little more here in a couple of spots I missed. Okay, and now I'm going to shut the lid on it. I'm going to turn the power back on. Now we'll go over here and put it on broil. And then it's got 450 degrees. Now I'm not going to leave it on here long because I'm going to be taking a quick look at it. I just want to get that cheese a little melted and look and brown a little bit. And hit the start button. So I'm not really concerned about the time because I'm pretty sure I'll never let it stay in there for no 10 minutes. Not at 450 degrees. Okay, now it's coming up on 5 minutes on this broil I've got here, and I'm not going to let it go any longer than that because that's 5 minutes and a second now, so I'm going to lift it up. Oh yeah, look at that cheese. Now isn't that a good looking dish right there now? Okay, now I've got my handy dandy Fry Daddy scoop here. I'll get down in here. Oh yeah. Get a little more of that rice. Look at that cheese. That Fry Daddy is the perfect thing to get that out with. As a matter of fact, if I didn't have it, I don't know really what I would get it out with. Alright, let me see if it's cool enough to get a bite of it yet. That is hot, and that cheese. Tell you what, you better pay attention to this where you put a big mouthful in your mouth. Mm-hmm. I want to tell you right now, that's delicious right there. It's even better than I even dreamed it would be. So, hope you give us a try sometime. And even if you don't do it exactly like this, try your little different variation or something of it, but give it a try. Don't forget to wash your hands and stay away from everybody. Stay home as much as you can. And so until next time, thank you very much for watching our video. And y'all have a real good and safe day. And goodbye now.